Why does God use dreams to speak to us? You might be somebody who ignores your dreams or wonder why God makes it or seems to make it difficult to understand what he's saying because he speaks through dreams, and these dreams often require decoding. Let me explain to you why God speaks through dreams. God speaks to us through dreams to redeem. Sleep is something that is very sacred in the eyes of God because the life of the human being itself is sacred. The moment where we begin to find rest, we have to appreciate the fact that rest and sleep is an occasion, it's an experience, it's part of our physiology that was programmed into us by God. And so when you begin to understand that, you'll begin to appreciate why God considers the time of sleep sacred. One, because the life of all human beings is sacred in and of itself. It is a life that is meant to be lived in reverence, in reflection, in honor, and devotion to God. And so sleep is a part of that. It is a part of the human life that's meant to be appreciated, which is actually an indication of the fact that if you can't rest, you struggle to trust God. There's a difficulty you have in being able to trust God if you can't rest, because it is a part of the process that God has baked into our life and into our being. It's part of what enables us to sustain a healthy rhythm, both physically and biologically, but even spiritually. And so, yes, although rest and sleep are not the same thing, because you can have a lot of sleep but still have no rest. Many people have slept for 10 hours, woke up still not restful. Many people have had sleep, but they weren't able to have spiritual rest. The point is that the time where rest or retreating is allocated, that time in which we allocate the assignment of rest and retrieval, or retreating, I should say, that is a time that is precious. God chooses to speak during that time because he uses dreams in order to redeem. He wants the communion to continue. Now, these are two different elements, because when God wants to use dreams to redeem, he's trying to point out the fact that it's possible that in your waking life, you might be missing out on what he's been trying to communicate to you through other vehicles. And so the dream realm is a realm where you are actually fully unconscious but fully conscious of whatever is presented to you from that state. You can see it, you can dream of something and not be able to shake what you saw in your waking life for a week, for 2 days, for several days. You can come to a place where the dream has troubled you so much that it gets your attention. This is one of the reasons why God uses dreams, because you know and you feel a sense and a weight of its importance, but you don't know what it means. You feel like it's significant. It has some shades and variations of things, images, people, scenarios that you saw and that you recognize from your daily life and from your waking life, but you somehow still can't put your finger on what exactly this means and if it's more significant or it's not significant. God uses dreams to pleasantly trouble us, to get us to the point where those dreams can be the reason why we redeem the time, whereby maybe we had missed opportunities, maybe we were struggling in certain areas, trying to work in a certain direction, and God was trying to get our attention to go a different direction. But in our waking life, we were not able to pay attention to that or to pick those signals. And so he's sending us a dream to do that. The other reason why God will use dreams to speak to us at night is because he wants to use them to continue the communion. There are conversations you've had with God, things he wants to encourage you about, things he wants to affirm you about. He wants to speak to you about your identity. And so these are all reasons why God will use dreams to invite us into a continued communion. He'll use dreams to continue engaging us. And it's helpful when we begin to appreciate the fact that our dreams are meant to be properly stewarded, because these are moments where God is visiting us and he wants the moment to go beyond just what manifested in the dream, beyond what you saw in the dream. He wants what was revealed in the dream to carry you into a place of continuity and communion with him, and a place of curiosity where you begin to engage God on the level and on the basis of what he's been talking to you about. So we can all do better. I myself can do better at really being able to slow down and to say, okay, God, you gave me this dream. Let me understand the time range in which this dream is meant to really find expression. What are you saying to me about this? Because not every dream that you have tonight is about tomorrow. Not every dream that you have now is about the present or the next moment. You have to begin to appreciate the time range in which a dream and its truths are most relevant and most applicable or meant to be applied. And so from that standpoint, you can begin to appreciate the simple fact that dreams are meant to be stewarded. And if you want to be able to steward your dreams better, I encourage you to download the Kingdom Dreamer app. It's an amazing app for both Apple and Android. It's a mobile app where you can be able to download your, record your dreams. You can even be able to get the transcript for your dream if you speak it into audio, and you can be able to get guided interpretation, assistance, and wisdom for what God may be saying to you about your dream, and also engage with a community. You can have your own community that you create in that app, whereby people who you know are prophetic, spiritual, or who can give understanding to your dreams can be able to share and see insights with some of the dreams that you like to share with them, and you can all go back and forth and discuss those dreams within that context. So if you found this video helpful and you found it to bring clarity to you about why God gives you dreams and why you should actually steward your dreams, just go ahead and comment below, dreamer, if you're somebody who appreciates the wisdom and the understanding for why God gives us dreams. He gives us dreams to redeem the time whereby we may not have been able to pay attention or to recognize what he was saying to us in our waking life. And he also gives us dreams to continue the communion with us. He gives us dreams to encourage us, to affirm our identity, to guide us, to lead us, and to direct us. So if you found this video helpful, like it and leave a comment. Let me know what was most helpful for you about this. And if you are a dreamer, put dreamer in the comments for me. And thank you for those who are subscribed, and for those who are not, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because we make videos to help you stay sharp as iron sharpens iron. A big God bless you for subscribing, and I'll see you guys, and download that app. See you guys later.